Hello, 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 and welcome to another edition of the Brian Colletto Show here on Fireside and also on YouTube and wherever you may listen to podcast shows should this ever get repurposed. And this is kind of a very late one for me. I'm speaking at a time on Monday that I usually don't. Hi, Heidi. Great to see you. Um, and if you want to come up later, you can. I'll happily unplug this mini mic and listen to your share. So I this is probably not going to be too long. Because I didn't really prepare too much for it, but um, I wanted to talk about um, the autism rates in New Jersey specifically. I was reading an article over the weekend about the rise in rates and seeing that from 2000 to 2016, the uh, rise in autism was 300%. And while I don't think avoiding a rise was in the cards for any state in the US, um, I'm not totally surprised that the rate is as high as it is in New Jersey. And I'm not going to get into anything environmental, so um, that will not be in the cards here. But um, what I will say is that uh, I think that the reason that the rate has rose as much as it did around the world is because there's more awareness to autism. That is a fact. And if we're talking specifically about New Jersey, it's because New Jersey has had a very good um, testing of autism for a number of decades now. So that's one of the blessings that I personally have of being a New Jersey person my whole life is that uh, the state is very aware of autism and can really be beneficial for me. Of course, excuse me, that was another reason that I contemplated doing this show is because uh, I've been coughing a bit. But what was I saying? Yeah, about autism. Yeah, the rate has risen, and again, I'm not totally surprised about it. Um, I don't worry too much about environmental stuff. I think that it just kind of happens, and and I understand as I've said many, many times, that there are um, people and kids on the spectrum who have a lot of challenges, and I know that it can get very frustrating for parents dealing with them at home, and just dealing with them in general. Uh, that being said, um, I don't think that it should be totally frowned upon, because there's definitely brilliancy in a number of individuals on the spectrum. Again, I know I've said that a number of times, but it bears repeating, and um, and this is to the core of what I'm about. So, um, when you love what you do, you repeat it over and over again. And when you're excited to do that, then you know that that is your path. And so I know what mine is. Um, so that being said, and again, Heidi, I don't know if you want to come up or not, but you can raise your hand, um, and I can bring you up. Um, but uh, in this other segment, um, I will tell you a little bit about my week, and I will say that this has been my best February ever as a man who has not found romance in his life. Uh, and and the reason I say that is because I have a lot more self love now, and I'm uh, I'm I'm not dealing with people that may make me um, feel a little bit less, or like I'm something missing something so badly. Um, and and so Valentine's Day was good, and also too because I don't scroll the social media platforms the way I used to, so I think that helps as well. Um, I also did have a few events that I did. Um, I did an event at a local hotel almost a half hour away from me, a networking event there. Then I went to a, a different kind of networking event at a restaurant about 45 minutes or so away from me on Friday. And as this is being recorded on Monday night President's Day, um, the day before on Sunday, I went to a grand opening of a pizza place in my town. And that was fun as well. So, yeah, number of different cool things going on. And I have at least one event lined up um, this Tuesday. Um, and don't tell anybody I said it, but my mother's birthday is on Thursday. And so we're looking forward to that as well. And I think that's about it for what I've got tonight for this episode. So um, Just bear with me as I take my mic out. Um, so, again, I will say a last call for Heidi. Actually, I will invite and see if she comes up or not. Um, Again, I'm on Fireside, so um, it doesn't look like she is coming up. She may have just been listening, which is fine. Um, no pressure. And with that, and I hope to be back for another show next week. And until then, I send you all love, light, happiness, and peace.